that dermatologists and estheticians and plastic surgeons use, and then they make an at-home use version. And that's what they've done with the Titan. This is for skin tightening and lifting. It's normally $289.99. This visit only $259.99. 12 easy pays of $21.66. Easy to use. You do it in the privacy of your own home. Super safe, good on every skin. Let's show you how it works because this is brand new. In fact, this is a device that was going to be kept under wraps until February. And executives met and they were so excited about it. They thought, okay, you know what? We'll do a tease launch and we'll share it with you before Christmas so you can start the new year already with results underway. Hi, Angie.
Hi, it's great to see you again. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Okay, tell us about this because this is so new.
It is very new. Actually, it's brand new. It's the first time you're ever seeing this. It is the Canadian launch here of the Silken Titan. Super excited about this because, like you just mentioned, we really weren't supposed to be here until February. So a small little handful, but hopefully you will find exactly what you're looking for in the Titan, because not only are we going to smooth out those fine lines and even the deepest of set wrinkles, but we're also going to lift that sagging skin. You know, that skin that's just kind of hanging out and you're going, what do I do with this, right? You don't want to go to extreme measures. You don't want to, think about the needles or maybe something even more extreme. You want to do something very natural. You're actually going to get the technology built in here to take care of all those problematic areas, but you get to do it in the privacy of your own home.
I like that idea.
Yes.
I don't have to pay for parking. I don't have to tip anybody. And professional treatments are so expensive. Like even to get a facial, right, which is somebody puts some goop on your face and leaves you under a light, and it's $100.
Right, easy. Right? Absolutely. And if
Yeah.
you were to go for these type of skin tightening treatments, you're talking in the thousands and thousands of dollars. So please remember, don't let this price fool you. This is what's so extraordinary about Silken. But at the same time, this is a professional system. We are talking about the world leaders. Number one, matter of fact, number one globally around the world in at-home aesthetic devices, or in other words, devices or treatments that you would have to get at your esthetician, your dermatologist, or your doctor's office, you now can get in an at-home system.
You can get it in an at-home system, but you've got to tell us about the technology. And in just a moment, Angie mentioned the professional offices. I found a place in Toronto that uses the Titan technology. I found a clinic, and I printed out part of their page that has the pricing on it, and I'll show you what it costs. And I almost fainted. I ran up to you and went,
It's a bit of sticker shock, right?
It's a sticker shock. So I'll show you that in a moment. But tell me about the technology. What is this device? Like, how is it making my wrinkles and fine lines go away?
Right. Actually, it's combining three very, very revolutionary energies. And when you bring the three of them together, that really is where the magic happens, because now we get to go deeper than ever before. Deep down into those deepest of tissues, the connective tissue under the skin. For the most part, you can treat the topical skin, with your creams and your lotions and your serums and things like that. But it's not going to actually help restore or rebuild that collagen or elastin. So with the Titan system, we're using what we call CER technology. And that, of course, is the collagen and elastin remodeling or rebuilding or waking up. Because here's the really cool thing about it. You actually have some of the tools. You have the collagen and you have the elastin lying under the skin there, just waiting to be woken up. And that's exactly what you get with this system. You're going to go in through all the layers, the epidermis, the dermis, deep down into that connective tissue. You're going to awaken all of the elastin fibers and the collagen, and you're going to give volume to the skin. When you give volume, when you plump, when you firm, guess what's happening to those fine lines and wrinkles? They're completely smoothing out. So whether it's the face, maybe it's the neck, maybe it's the décolleté, even the tops of your hands, you're going to be able to do it all with this one little device.
You can do it all with that one little device. Now, we both mentioned the fact that this is often used by the estheticians, the dermatologists, and actually the one I saw in Toronto says, you get a bit of a discount. Wait till you see the discount, because the nurses are doing it. But let's hear what a doctor has to say about this incredible Titan technology.
Silken Titan is the first device that combines 3 types of energies for anti-aging treatment at home. Infrared heat warms the dermis, stimulating collagen remodeling. LED red light penetrates into the skin, stimulating growth of new collagen. Radio frequency energy penetrates deep into the hypodermis, contracting connective tissue, providing lifting and tightening effect.
Okay, I've talked to you a lot about the treatments at the clinic, and so I scratched out the name of the clinic, but this is just copied and pasted. If we can see this, this is from their website, and they say, skin tightening with Titan, fantastic treatment recognized for effective collagen stimulation. And if you go to the clinic, there's the prices for Thermage, and there's the pricing for Titan. If you want to have a Titan treatment on your face, one single session is $1,000.
Right.
Do the Google search yourself.
Yes.
I almost passed out because Rose, who's working with you, told me it's $1,000, and I went, yeah, come on, really? And then I looked at the clinic and went, oh.
And people are paying this.
And they're happy because they get the results.
Right, they're happy because they get the results,
Right?
but they're paying this. But, you know, for the most of us, I mean, that's pretty unattainable. Because here's the other thing that they don't tell you until you sign on the dotted line, is that you need maintenance, right? Because, well, is anything really forever? Okay, we're going to get you there, but guess what? With our device, not only in as little as 10 weeks, and this is only twice a week, okay? You're going to want to do it more. It feels that good, and that's okay, but we recommend twice a week. After 10 weeks, to maintain your long-term results, and that really is the key word there, long-term, all you need to do is do your treatment once every 2 weeks. It's your device. You get to do it on your time. Every 2 weeks, you're not making an appointment, getting in your car, trying to find a sitter, taking time off work, none of that. Days of that are gone. You don't need to do that anymore. You can get the same technology in an at-home device. Now, you heard just a moment ago, that was actually the inventor of the Silken Titan. Now, this gentleman is such an amazing scientist and inventor. I've actually been to his, I call it like his laboratory, right? Oh, it's very, very exciting to really see firsthand. I probably never felt so uneducated in my life because I'm looking around and really it's like, you know, this man is a genius and I'm going, wow, like, how are you doing this? This is what Silken is all about. We are talking about world-renowned leaders. And what he has done here is he has taken it so much deeper than ever before, going down into that connective tissue like he's talking about, using that radio frequency technology. So you get the 3 technologies. I know we have a little bit of a animation or a still that we can show you going through the 3 technologies. Very, very important that you understand, because if you go into a dermatologist, you can even get like one of these individually treatments. We're actually combining all 3. So starting with that bipolar energy, the radio frequency, that really is the big ticket because nothing can get that deep. Okay, that's what's getting deep down in there, waking up, stimulating your very own collagen, and also helping to restore or remodel the elastin fibers within the tissue. Then you get that red light LED therapy. Also very similar as our Face Effects device. If you are a fan of the Face Effects, if you've tried it, loved it, use it, you actually have that technology built in as well. So also plumping and firming, giving you that volume. Then, in addition to that, we've also combined it with that IR heat energy, or the infrared heating. So treating the topical areas of the skin, tightening the pores, lifting the skin, giving you that all-over even skin tone, smoothing out everything on the surface. You get all 3 energy sources in this one system.
All of that in one system. And you mentioned a dermatologist. Well, if you're going to a dermatologist for an anti-aging appointment, it's $250 to have a chat with the dermatologist.
Oh, yes.
Then anything else is plus, 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 plus. But this can help you with your skin in your own home. And by the way, you've got our 30-day money-back guarantee. When can I expect to start seeing results? I just want to get a sense of when I get it home.
You will feel results immediately. The very first time I used my Titan, I felt the tightening of the skin. I felt it right away. Visible results, we say, in about 4 to 5 weeks. We do have an extended return because it is going to take you a little bit longer, so be rest assured of that. When you get it home, just so that you know, whether you're buying this for yourself or you're purchasing this as a gift for a loved one, which, by the way, it makes a really great mom's gift. Just saying, for anybody out there listening. This system, it is so easy to use. I want you to know and just be, assured in the fact that it's very comfortable. It's very easy to use. There's no pain associated with this. It is a corded device, very, very important for that professional strength because this is sustained energy for you. You don't have any batteries to replace. There's no batteries that are losing charge over time. These before and afters, we're going to go through these, and some are in 8 weeks, some are in 4 weeks. You will see all different skin types, all different skin tones, all different skin textures. Men, women, any age can use the Titan system. Now, in this, as little as 8 weeks, you see the tautness to the skin, the brightness to the skin, the pores are minimized. If you're not pinching your skin and it's not springing back, you need to get this system.
Okay.
Because it truly is going to lift and tighten the saggy skin, the skin that has the loss of elasticity.
That's so funny. I like that. Tightens.
Yes, absolutely. And this next one, I really, really love this because this is in as little as 4 weeks. So imagine, right in the holidays, stepping into those holiday parties, looking your very best, and not only that, more importantly, feeling your very best. Look at under the eye area. Look at the freckling and the age spots and the hyperpigmentation around the cheek area, smoothing out the entire complexion of the skin. But also, look at that little jowl area, right? The nose to mouth lines, smoothing all of that out. What about under the eye? Are you getting that sinking in? Are you getting the loss of volume under the eye? Guess what? You can use this all around the eye area.
Now, this is incredible. These are the results in 4 weeks.
Yes.
And we do have the extended return policy on this. So you're going to get 12 weeks. You've got 90 days to work with this.
Oh, yes.
To see results so you feel comfortable. And after 90 days, if you don't love it, send it back. The only thing you have to lose are a few wrinkles and some saggy skin.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right?
And I mean, the proof right here, I mean, this is, in all of these that you're looking at, look at the lift. Even in the jowl area, the tightening of the pores, the tightening of the skin, the lifting of the eyelid. This is a biggie, right? Because how many of us stand in the mirror and kind of hold those eyebrows up and, whether you're putting on your cosmetics or maybe you're just thinking, I wish they were here again, like a little bit higher, right? You get all of that because you can use this around that periorbital area. So you can go right around the eye area, do your forehead, your cheeks, the chin area, the neck, the décolleté, wherever you are noticing that loss of elasticity, the sagging of the skin, you want to plump, firm, give that volume back, and also work on the texture and tone of the exterior of the skin as well, because you're working on that as well.
Yes, I want to. I want to tone and tighten, and I want it to be easy, and I want it to be painless, and I want to be able to be using the same kind of technology that at a spa here in Toronto, at a clinic actually, it's not a spa, at a clinic in Toronto, they would charge me $1,000 for a single treatment.
Wow.
That's for one. If you want a series of, I think you get a 3-treatment package for $1,500. But you get this device to use in your home for $259.99. And you've got 90 days to try it and to look for results. And if you're not confident you're getting those results, you send it back. There's so nothing to lose. Angie, I love that your company works with the shopping channel, because what you're saying by saying you've got 90 days, you're saying we totally believe in this and we want you to have a great experience and we want you to help your body stimulate that collagen development so you start to see the reduction of fine lines and wrinkles. So don't miss out on this great opportunity. This is like a sneak preview of the Titan. It's brand new. This is the first time offered here at TSC. There aren't reviews online anywhere because up until now, It was only used by dermatologists and estheticians, and in Toronto, I can't even find it at a spa. I found it at a clinic, which is very different, right? Used by nurses. So with that, it is safe for me to use at home.
It's absolutely 150% safe. We are 150% confident. That's why we do that extended return, because we know that you're going to see the results. We know that you're going to love it. When you get it home, it comes beautifully packaged. I love to show this because I'm a big fan of everything having its own little home. And that's exactly what you get here. You get your instruction manual and your warranty information and everything right in that little pouch. It comes with a full-size 130 ml of your Slider hyaluronic gel. We're going to talk about this momentarily and why you need this. You have to have this in order for it to activate. So we're going to go over that in just a moment. But when you get it home, you're going to just take it out of the box and you're going to plug it in. We talked a moment ago about the importance of having a corded device. It is a big, nice, long cord. Don't worry, you don't have to be like tethered right to the wall. I lie in bed, do my treatment, whatever, sit at your vanity or your bathroom sink. It also comes with a full instruction manual, which, by the way, has pictures. For those of us that don't like to read instructions, I love this. I love the fact that it says congratulations, because it is so true. I mean, if you're looking for a natural way to really boost that collagen and that elastin fiber, your body's own natural way of doing that, this is your ticket. The Titan, it talks about it, how to use it on the system, and it gets even better. Look at this. 10 to 15 minutes for maximum effectiveness. You're only going to use this up to 10 weeks, and then after that, it's just maintenance once every other week, so it couldn't be simpler. You also get a diagram here showing, you know, the quadrants of the face. I think this is a great way to explain it. You know, work on the forehead area. Of course, the tissue on the forehead area is much thinner, so you don't even really need to do this as long. And then just each side of the face, you can go all the way down to the neck, smoothing out those fine lines and wrinkles. Step by step, just some tips and how to do this, a good user guide, but you get one of these with every single purchase. And then, of course, you get your 130 ml of your gel. So I'm going to put this into action. I want everybody to take a look right here, because you do have 5 energy levels. Very important that you work your way up to level 5, because the higher the intensity, the more effective it becomes. Start out on level 1, and I want you to do this for a couple of minutes on the face and the treatment area. Work your way up. Next couple of minutes, move it up to 2. Go as high as you can go to your comfort level, and then, like I said, by all means, get all the way up to level 5 if if you're comfortable with it. You use your Slider gel. This is the activator. Same as if you went into those places we were talking about. If you're going to get a professional treatment done, they're going to put the gel on you. It's like the conductor. So I like to put mine personally, just a little dab here on my device. You can place it on the skin or on the device. And then as soon as it comes in contact with my skin, you will see it activate. Boom.
Oh,
there it is.
that.
I will feel it start warming, and all I'm going to do in that treatment area is just work back and forth in a slow motion. It feels amazing, like a nice warm massage, and that's all you're going to do. To you, it feels like a nice warm massage, but what it's doing is it's actually working very, very hard, very deep into the skin, down into that connective tissue, with that radio frequency technology, going deep in there and stimulating your very own collagen and elastin.
If you're someone who's investigated any of the dermatologist procedures, one of the other radio frequency ones that you might have heard of is Thermage. So it's similar. There's a Toronto clinic that specializes in high-end skincare treatments and injectables and stuff like that. On the same page as they offer Thermage, they offer Titan. And what they say about Titan, when they describe what they're charging you, $1,500 for a package of, that's for 3 treatments, $1,500.
Right. No maintenance.
You don't take the device home.
No.
Right?
Oh, heavens, no.
You're not able to maintain. I'm trying to think of the cost of doing that for 5 years. What would that be? $15,000, $20,000
And a lot of
maybe?
times they don't even tell you about the maintenance until you sign up for those big packages. And then there's like this really small fine print that says, oh, and by the way, you have to maintain this. So you may need to come back, at least once a month to come and get the maintenance done. That's an additional cost. I mean, it could go on and on and on.
And so I'm just going to show you that I have printed off from that clinic there's their price list. If we can come in close on that. I didn't print the name of the clinic, just so you know, but if you do a Google search and you search the Titan treatments, you will find a price list somewhere. So here's the Titan treatments. Those are the prices. A single session on the face is $1,000. If you do the face and neck together, one time is $1,200, and the abdomen's $850. And then up here it says that it stimulates collagen growth, non-invasive skin tightening treatment that leaves the skin intact. And it's that elevating the tissue temperature. So it's not about elevating the skin temperature, but this radio frequency, the 3 types of light, that's science. It's dermal stimulation that in effect then gets your body to produce collagen. And we're giving you a 90-day return policy on this. So we're extending it. So if you don't love this, you send it back. You don't have to spend $1,000 for one treatment. For less than, what, like a quarter of the price of one treatment,
right,
you can do your treatments and do your maintenance. And I think you're really going to love it. And if you don't, you've got 90 days to see results or send it back. We have a wonderful testimonial. I'd like you to take a moment and just listen to this for just a couple of minutes.
I've always had to deal with blotchy skin, and recently I started noticing little wrinkles under my eyes. So the effects of age were definitely starting to hit. I started to see the results almost immediately with the tightening. I could feel that my face felt so much more lifted and more firm. And then within a few weeks, that's when I started to see the softening of the wrinkles around my eyes.
Firmer skin, reduction of wrinkles, and Cheryl's here in the studio with us. She's one of our models today. And so if we could take a look at how we would use this on our face.
Yes, absolutely. The girls are here. They're showing you, demonstrating ways to use this. I always say they have the best job in the business, right? Because they get to get a treatment. They're nice and relaxed over here, seeing and more importantly, feeling the change. And that really is the key, because like I said, when I first started using it, I didn't maybe notice right away, but I felt it right away. You will feel the tightening and the firming of the skin. You see Melinda here using it. She just recently started her treatments. But, you know, maybe you could just explain, Melinda, a little bit about your experience of what you noticed right away for the customers at home.
Well, I really like it working my jawline and my neck, because that's a real giver of my age. I'm going to be 50 next year. And, you know, I'm trying to keep it tight and do everything naturally as much as possible. So as soon as I started using this, I really did feel a tightening right away. I have lines that go across my neck. They have diminished. Hereditary, I have that sagging jaw. It's not going to happen. It's not sagging. I'm keeping it tight with a Titan. And this has only been about a month. Like, it's only been so many treatments. So I'm very happy with this. But most of all, there's mornings when I wake up and I look in that mirror and I say, oh, look at my skin. I give myself a treatment before I leave the house. My skin is glowing and it feels so tight. All I have to do is pretty much put some serum or moisturizer, whatever your skin cream regimen is. I use the silken cream, and I look great.
Ah, you look great.
And I love that she talks about the neck area and doing the neck area and the décolleté area, because, you know, as we get older, I mean, what are we doing? You know, we're wearing scarves, maybe we're wearing turtlenecks, we're buying our clothing to, like, cover all this up, right? When naturally, you kind of want to show that off. But you notice the signs of aging there typically first, and there's very limited treatments that actually will work on the neck. Or if you do find a treatment like you did online, they charge you more because that's another area, right?
Yes.
Or if you want to do the hands, that's another area. So I love the fact that I can use this one device on all of those treatment areas.
Yeah, this is up to you. What spots do you want to treat? How much time do you want to spend? But you don't have to spend a fortune. For the price of 2 facials and 2 tips,
right,
you are getting a device that you can use to stimulate your body, to stimulate its own collagen growth. And that's so hard to do. You know, I was saying to you that to stimulate collagen, I take a supplement from the health food store, and 1 jar of the supplement. So for the price of 3 jars of supplement, I could have the device.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
And the supplement, technically, you're flushing down the toilet part
Right.
I think of it that
But
way.
you're trying not to tell yourself that.
But
right?
then today
You're trying
I'm
not to
like,
tell yourself that.
oh, this is new. And I'm like, oh, I need to, this is what I need to
Yeah,
try.
absolutely. Because if you're not getting down into the deep, like if you're not getting down into that connective tissue, like we heard earlier, the inventor, the scientist of the Titan was talking about, you're really not doing the work. Because you have to get deep down in there in order to reach that elastin, in order to reach those fibers, or in order to get to that collagen. And that's why Silken has been so successful in doing so. Now you see Cheryl is using it here around the eye area. Very, very important, because so many devices out there don't allow you to even go around the eyes. And that skin is so delicate and so fragile, and it's one of the first places that we get the crow's feet, right? Or the 11 lines, or you start noticing those eyebrows starting to go south. But with this system, I can go all the way around that periorbital area, lifting and smoothing out. Really.
And this is such a wonderful value. You're getting the device. You're also getting, to use the device effectively, you need to have the slider hyaluronic gel. And I want to suggest to you, if you're making the order of the device, get an additional one of the gels just so that you have time to reorder, because you're going to...
Yes.
And here's what's happened today. We've already sold out of the gel once.
Right, it's a 3-pack. The refill is a 3-pack, but I do highly suggest it, because nothing worse than getting your device out and not having any
And going,
gel.
oh, I don't have any. And
Right.
then if it happens to be that time where you've just had a show, we could be at a sold out point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we got 100 more units of the additional gel, of that package of 3. So if you are calling in, talk to customer care, have a look at these before and afters. This is super new technology. This is the first time that this device has been offered for the at-home market. The Titan is used by dermatologists. It's used by the clinics that specialize in anti-aging treatments and devices. It's used by some estheticians, although I could really, in Toronto, what I found was a clinic. So it's doctors, nurses,
Oh,
it's a
absolutely.
specialist.
Absolutely. And you know, you think about this technology, and that's the only place up until this moment that you're sitting here watching now that you would have to go and get those treatments done. What is so extraordinary about the Titan is that we are combining 3 very revolutionary energies. The bipolar radio frequency energy, getting deep down into that connective tissue, you know, really, really important to be able to bring back and kind of awaken those elastin fibers and that collagen, giving you back the volume. We didn't stop there. We combined it with that red LED light energy therapy, and of course then topping it off with that infrared heat energy. Why are those 3 so important? Well, because they do 3 almost different things at all different levels. So we're working way deep down, plumping and firming. You're going into the middle area there, also giving you volume. Then we're also working on the top layer, which is that layer that's going to go ahead and give you that all over even skin tone, tightening up those pores, giving you back that glow. How do we get this? I mean, it goes away over time, right? Here's the thing. As we age, all of that stuff starts to break down. I know we have a still of that, and I'd like to show you, and I can even show you on the back of this box here if we don't have it, but I want you to see, because this is what's happening in your skin, okay? In this before, that's a wrinkle. That's a pretty deep set wrinkle right there.
Yes, it is.
And why is that? Because you see in that deep dermis tissue, the collagen and the elastin has broken down. We're aging. It's a gravitational pull. It's natural. You get that lack of collagen and elastin. But in the after, and please note, this is in 1 month duration, seeing those visible changes. Why? Because we're restoring the density of the collagen and the elastin, restoring it. So when you plump that up from underneath, what are you doing? You're now pushing everything up and out, smoothing out the skin surface. It really truly is the most natural way to activate the body's restoration process. We're doing this in a professional way, but now we get to do it in a very affordable way, and I think that is really, really pretty amazing.
It's a big deal. If you go to the clinic to have a Titan treatment, it's going to cost you $1,000 for your face. It's $1,200. This is one treatment.
I just can't even imagine.
It's $1,200 to have your face and neck treated together. We're at 99 sold. You're going to be so happy. And please feel so confident when you try this out. We're giving you a 90-day money-back guarantee. So it's not your 30 days. It's not 60 days. We really want you to feel confident in the results. How often will I use my Titan to get those great results?
You only need to use it twice a week for the first 10 weeks. Now, you're going to see results, obviously, way before the 10-week mark. But we're saying to maximize, I would also work your way up to level 5 as quickly as you can. It feels nice and warm. Remember, there's no downtime. You don't have to take any days off of work or anything like that. About 10 to 15 minutes in each treatment area. I love that too because we're all different, right? So my problematic area was always the 11 lines and the forehead, okay? But for you, it might be that nasolabial fold. It might be, you know, the ruddiness or the hyperpigmentation in the cheeks. Maybe you have the jowls. Maybe you're starting to get what I call like the little chipmunks, right? Chipmunk pockets here where it's like starting to puff out and drag down. You can lift all of that. You can lift underneath the chin. You can smooth out all the fine lines and wrinkles on the neck. This is why the Titan technology is so very popular. This is why there are so many men and women across the globe that are spending thousands upon thousands upon thousands of their hard-earned money to go and get this done because it works. If you have had treatments done or have had work done, this is completely safe for you, and you're actually one of the people that I challenge the most to get your hands on the Titan, because what you're going to find is you'll be going for those sessions less and less and less until you don't need to go anymore, because you will have your own device. You can do your maintenance yourself. It really is a beautiful thing to be in control and be able to give yourself such a personalized treatment each and every time.
Personalized treatment.
Yes.
No babysitter. Oh, it's so nice and warm.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Feels good.
You know, so if you're someone and you struggle relaxing at the end of the day, right, if you have trouble sleeping, put your other devices down. This is the only electronic device that you need. Put away the cell phone and spend your time doing a little soothing treatment on your hands. This is almost mesmerizing. If I just fall asleep here.
I'm surprised the models are still awake, quite frankly.
It is so soothing on your skin.
Yes, it feels so good.
You'll just spend your time while you're, you know, with one hand you could be playing a game with the kids, right? You could be playing a little card game with one hand if you really want to be working on your other devices. But I would say just take a few moments, take the time, and enjoy this. This is a phenomenal investment. I'm going to show you the price list from the Toronto Clinic one more time. They actually, if you're just joining us, what Silken does and what they're famous for is they find those professional devices that doctors, dermatologists, that clinics are using, the plastic surgeons, those people, and then they make an at-home use. If you go to the clinic in Toronto for this treatment, and I just cut and pasted their price page, so that's the Thermage, which is a similar technology. This is the Titan. So they use that Titan technology. You're just getting the smaller at-home unit. To get your face done one time is $1,000. That package that you're seeing, it cut it off on this side of the screen, but it was a package of 3. It's $1,500, 3 treatments. So you can get your Silken Titan, you can do it at home, and then you have enough money left over in 1 year for like the most high-end trip to France or that Mediterranean cruise.
Take the vacation.
Right? Take the vacation.
Yes. Well, and you know, you think about that. You say a bundle or 3 treatments, $1,500. Okay, you're getting twice a week out of this. Now, can you imagine if you went just for a couple of weeks, every $1,500 every couple of weeks? I mean, who can even do that? I mean, I think to myself. But the best part is even the maintenance. They don't really include that in that price that you were looking at. So with this system, you actually have the maintenance included. Remember, it's for everyone. It's for all skin types, all skin tones, men, women alike. I love that it's super lightweight. So even if you have a little bit of dexterity issues, don't worry. Earlier, we were talking to Melinda. She says, you know, normally, I mean, I'm right-handed, but I do this with my left hand even and do it very comfortably. It's great for travel. You can take it with you. It comes beautifully packaged. In the case, it does come with a full-size 130 ml of your slider hyaluronic gel. Now, it has got the hyaluronic acid in it. Love that. So we're not messing with that moisture balance. You get the anti-aging properties. You know, if you're using it, you might as well have it be working for you, right? So we kind of get a couple of birds with that one stone there. But I love the fact that everything comes so beautifully packaged. You get your full instruction manual with pictures. It's super easy. And that one-button technology, I mean, here we go again with Silken. One-button technology. It's almost goof-proof because we know if it is not easy, you're not doing it. So remember, when you get it home, start on level 1, do your treatment for a couple of minutes, work your way up to level 5. The higher the intensity, the faster the results are going to show up.
Okay, work your way up to level 5 and shop confidently with us. You know, normally you get a 30-day money-back guarantee with our products. With this, with the Silken Titan, we are offering you a 90-day money-back guarantee. That's how confident Silken is of this product. This is the confidence the shopping channel has in this product. We want you to have time to experience results. We want you to feel confident when you make your order. And I've just got the confirmation, when you do make that order, you can now buy the additional quantity, if you would like, of the hyaluronic gel.
Perfect.
But there's only 100 units available. So that's, I'm just saying, you might
Everything is actually very limited, unfortunately. But, you know, we weren't supposed to be here until February.
This is a sneak peek. You know, when buyers start talking about this, you start looking at the prices. And, you know, your colleague Rose said to me, if you go to the clinic, it's $1,000 for this. And I thought Rose was just, I thought she was exaggerating. And then I found a clinic who actually has a price list on their website. It's $1,000 a treatment just for your face. It's $1,200 a treatment if you want to have your neck done as well. And then it's more to treat your hands. That's one time. But today, for you, with this new at-home device, you're able to treat your face, treat your neck, treat your hands, and maintain your results as long as you have the device for $259.99. Plus, you get the added confidence of the 90-day money-back guarantee. So you're not looking at the website going, well, you know, it says it's going to take me a while to see results, and then I have to send it back before. No, we want you to really, we want you to feel really pleased with your results. So it's not hard to use at all. You're going to start off, we're going to take you through again exactly how many times you have to use it, but it's not a lot of time. And compared to the alternatives, it's not a lot of money. Considering one treatment's $1,000 with a Titan by a professional.
Well, because you're combining 3 energies, and I feel like this is probably the most important part that you understand in this technology. This is where it's the game changer. Because when you combine those 3 energies, that is where the magic happens. Imagine, you know, you have all of these wrinkles and all these fine lines, and the skin is sagging, and you have that loss of elasticity. And what I'm going in and doing is I'm using that radio frequency technology, I'm using that red light therapy, and I'm using that infrared heat. So I'm plumping, I'm lifting and plumping and firming from within. So this isn't something topical that you're like hoping that it gets down deep. No, we are working from the inside out. We're using your very own collagen and elastin. So we're doing it in a very natural way in which your body already knows how to restore. We're going in, we're waking it up. We're plumping and firming, giving you back the volume. We're also working on the skin tone on the surface. So you get so much just out of this one device and as little as 2 times a week. So very simple, very easy, but very, very effective.
So we're going to quickly look at before and after. So, and while we look at the before and after, so if you have a moment, check out the difference in the skin tone, in the tightening, in the lift around the eyes. So when I first get this home, how often do I use it?
You're going to use it twice a week for the first 10 weeks, and that's it. And then after that, to maintain your results, you only need to use it once every 2 weeks.
If you went to the clinic, I think, if my math is right, that's $20,000.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Right? Because it's $1,000 for one treatment.
That's insane. I can't even wrap my mind around that.
Okay.
And I could definitely not explain that to my husband.
Buy this Titan, and then you have the down payment on a house and what you saved in dermatologist treatment. I should have been a dermatologist.
And you know, I love these because you see those before and afters, please understand we say 10 weeks, but you are going to see dramatic change way before that. So in as little as 4 to 5 weeks, you're going to be seeing it. And of course, the first time you use it, you're going to be feeling it.
When you're making your order, you might want to consider adding, so in the order, you're going to get the hyaluronic gel treatment. You have to use this when you use your Titan. You have to. So make the additional order. Oh, this is a great price. You're getting 3 of the slider gels for $34.98. We only have 100 units of this. Just make sure. We only have 65 left.
Okay, I know. They're going to go very, very quickly. Listen, it's the same gel for any of you out there that own the Silhouette. Our Silhouette device that is the body contouring and radio frequency. Remember, for the cellulite and the bumps for the body. This is like the Silhouette, almost like for the face. So it's the same slider gel. So if you own the Silhouette as well, you can use your slider gel for that. But I would definitely suggest stock up, stock up, stock up, because nothing worse than going to do your treatment and you don't have any gel.
There's just one piece
little bit
of the puzzle missing.
Yeah, a little bit of a downer moment there, but
yeah, we want to keep you all stocked up. And then we also have the Silken skincare for you. This is a 2-piece set. Tell us about this.
Yeah, we love this. I wanted to squeeze this in for this show because what a pick-me-up for the skin here. 2 of our top selling skincare items. You know we work in a very scientific way with our skincare. You have the full size of the Silken Squalene Serum. It is the purest form of squalene you can buy. It is 100%. There's no dilution here. There's no water added. There's nothing added. It's actually just serum. A little bit goes a long way. And then, of course, our age-defying moisturizer. This one is one of my top faves. I love it. It is, of course, for age-defying, but what's most important is it includes the squalene serum as the #2 ingredient. And it also includes an ingredient that you're getting ready to hear much, much more about called teprenone. Teprenone is actually an ingredient that protects cell structures. So we are working hardcore with our skincare, going deep down scientifically in protecting those cells and keeping them healthy and vibrant and youthful.
And another addition to this great skincare arsenal, the Silken Swirl. It's a fabulous cleansing brush, and you're getting the cleanser with, wow, the brush comes with 2 heads in the cleanser for $49.99, and you have your choice of white, turquoise, or pink.
Yes, colors are exclusive here. You cannot get them anywhere else. You are getting the full size of our #1 cleanser. It does contain that rosehip oil, the eucalyptus. It's amazing. Great for sensitive skin, great for every day. I call this the small and mighty because it is small, it is compact, it's great for travel, but boy, does it work wonderfully. That truly is where good skincare starts.
Okay, that's how it begins.
Yes, that's how it begins. Good, clean skin. You got to clean out the gunk, right? In order for all of your cosmetics, all of your skincare, everything to work better for you. Your red light therapy, your Titan. You want to clear out all the bad so you can get in all the good.
Get in all the good. The Silken Titan, brand new today. If you go for a Titan treatment at a clinic, it's $1,000 for one treatment, but for just over $200, you can get your Titan home.
And just today, too, by the way.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I know. We're not back tomorrow.
This
is just today. We only have like 2 more shows. That's it, because we don't have enough.
Okay, so it really is a sneak peek, and you've got a 90-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't love it, send it back, but I think you're going to love how young you look and how great your skin feels. All right, looking great from head to toe. We can take care of that. And we've got one of our showstoppers launching tonight from Nygaard. They've got that great Nygaard technology, so lifting, slimming, we'll take care of that. And, of course, they're really comfortable and they look great, and we have petites and regular sizes available. Well, we are continuing today's showstopper. Everything is happening so fast here right now. We have so many people working hard to get you great savings. So initially, Bose would only allow us to offer you this spectacular deal for one day. We managed to get one additional day out of them. So if you had to have that conversation with your significant other last night, because this is a considered purchase, well, now is the time to make your purchase. Bose is that name that people, they love so much. The reviews for this online are fantastic. And yesterday, we had a viewer join us live on the air. you know, she came on by telephone and told us, hi, Matthew.
Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you?
This is Matthew. Matthew, it was so much fun when we had someone call and she said in her small BC community.
Yep, Judy.
Judy, they'd rented the auditorium for the dance and the band didn't show up. So quick thinking Judy goes home, she gets her Bose, and she said the sound filled the auditorium and everybody danced, and she said she's pretty sure that a lot of people went home and bought a Bose sound system.
Well, again, it was a phenomenal story from Judy because it just speaks to the type of sound quality that you get from a Bose system, and particularly this iconic wave music system. So yes, as Anne-Marie said, we're back here for a special encore. The demand was so high over the course of Cyber Monday yesterday that Bose and TSC has worked extremely hard. I didn't know until late into the evening last night that I was going to be coming back. So, you know, if you had a chance to tune in at all yesterday, you'll notice I'm in the exact same clothes because I didn't have another change of clothes to wear. But regardless of that...
The shopping channel walk of shame.
Exactly. It is the shopping channel walk of shame. But regardless of that, this is an iconic piece of equipment from an iconic brand at an iconic value. The Wave Music System has won several awards for its ability to recreate the live audio, lifelike audio experience. So what that means is that feeling, the sensation that you have when you're in a live auditorium, when you're in a concert, when you're watching a band at a local bar or local cafe and you're experiencing the music live, there's a real difference between how that experience feels compared to when you have a CD or your MP3 player or the radio playing in your home. That there just isn't the same quality. Well, with the Bose Wave Music System, we provide you with that sound quality, and then to top it all off, Anne-Marie, there's only one power cable to connect into your wall when you set it up. So what you have here is an audio system that is as easy to install as a hairdryer or a toaster oven. It will take you longer to get it out of the box than it will to plug into the wall, and then you can really give the gift of music, give the gift of memory and sharing moments with your family over the holiday season.
If you're planning a wedding in the next year, why not buy yourself a Bose instead of hiring a DJ?
Yeah,
You hook up your MP3 player or your phone, you create the playlist ahead of time. Of course, you can change it at any time, but then you have the gift of this beautiful music forever. And this is music, it's textured. Like,
yes,
when you hear it, you hear subtle nuances that you don't hear with any other musical experience, and you kind of feel it in your sternum. Like, it's enveloping. It's like a whole body experience. It's not just your ears.
Right. It's dynamic. It's textured, as Anne-Marie said, and it's dynamic. It's sound that is enveloping. It is layered, and there's a ton of context going on in every composition musically. And now with Bose, what we are able to do is take all of that complexity and be able to bring out all of the details per each song that you're going to listen to, because quite frankly, the musicians, your favorites that are creating all of this music, it takes them a long time to produce a song. It takes an even longer time to produce a whole album. There's a lot going on there, so we try to bring out all those details. Now, I don't know about you folks at home, but for me, as soon as the clock turned from October 31st to November 1st, I began my Christmas listening. My holiday music playlists are all going, have been going on nonstop. So let's just give you a taste of the Wave Music System, how it sounds, the performance of the system with a little bit of Christmas music. Now, I'm going to play a demo off of a CD. This is a CD player and an AM/FM radio. You do have the ability to connect your MP3 players or your tablets or smartphones with an extra cable into the back of the unit, but this will play your CDs, and it will play like this, a CD that's been burnt or made by yourself. So when you're listening to the sample at home, remember it's being played through my microphone, through Anne-Marie's microphone, and then through whatever speakers you have connected to your television. So it's not the exact sound you're going to get, because the exact sound you're going to get is an experience unlike any other. It's really like taking the music experience from analog to digital, from standard definition to high definition. So I really, really, encourage everyone to take advantage of this incredible opportunity. Again, I'm back for another day just because of how, how high the demand was. So let's listen to some music, and then Anne-Marie can tell you all about the phenomenal price and phenomenal deal.
And how are you putting the music on?
Oh, it's really simple. You just take your CD.
Yeah.
And you feed it into the front-loading slot there.
So smooth.
So smooth, so
like
simple.
butter.
No force exerted whatsoever. And then you have your remote control, so the remote does come with the system. The battery is already included, already installed. So It tells you the name of the track you're listening to if your CD has that information on it. On the radio, it will tell you the name of the song and artist playing. Then you can just set the volume to whatever your heart desires. We're going to turn it up a little bit higher today, and then you just let the music take over.
You know, you hear all of the layers, the drums, the cymbals so clearly. It's beautiful. And what a phenomenal price. I mean, the deal on this today, and I wish you could hear it the way we're hearing it. If you have a moment, go online and look at the reviews of other people who've made this purchase. This is the new Wave. This is the Bose Wave 4. The only other place I could find it close to this price, they were charging $649.99, our regular price. That was their sale price, by the way. Our price today for one more day only is $499.99, and shipping and handling is free. If there's someone in your family who loves music or someone who is studying music, when you give this to a young person and they're listening to an orchestral piece like this, they hear the French horn. They know when the strings are coming in. They hear everything differentiated. And so for them to say, oh, there's my part. There's my French horn. I hear how that goes. It's pretty great.
Well, it's really bringing the music to life. It's giving an experience unlike any other, because with Bose, you're not just hearing sound, you're experiencing sound, you're feeling sound. There are so many emotions that come up when you listen to music. It can be motivating, inspiring. It can, it can be something to help you rest in the evening. It can be something to, share with your family, to listen to Christmas music at the end of the day, during the holiday season, and just have all these great moments shared together. And we're talking about a company here, folks, that is an iconic, world-renowned brand. This is a company that's been doing audio unlike any other since 1964, so over 50 years. And yes, Anne-Marie mentioned it, I'll mention it again, the Wave Music System 4. It is the latest and greatest version, and you can rest assured that if you're making this purchase, the new Wave Music System is not coming right down the pipe. There is no plan to build a new system. It's not like your smartphone or your tablet, where seemingly a new version is coming out every 6 months, every year. We hadn't redesigned the Wave Music System, the actual look of the system, since 2004. So 12 years of the same design until now. And right now, you're getting it in its latest incarnation. You're getting it with all the up-to-date audio technology, award-winning technology, and you're getting it for an Encore Today's Showstopper price. So incredible, incredible, incredible opportunity.
And free shipping and handling, and you can do it at $41.66 a month. Matthew, we're going to get ready and go over it. I love to show the demonstration that shows you the difference in the power of this sound and how it is a physical experience. I do want to point out what, when you were talking about that this technology isn't going to get old fast. It's not like other things where you've got to run right out and buy another one next year and next year and next year. This is technology for a lifetime. I want to mention that you can plug in your cell phone or use your iPod or your iPad, whatever device you store your tunes on, and it's Bluetooth compatible. You can find on our website, if we have any left, there's a Bluetooth adapter, so you can make it all Bluetooth friendly.
Right. All you need is a standard audio cable in order to make that connection. So it would be like it'd be about 2 to 3 feet, and both ends would be small, one plug. It's called a stereo mini to stereo mini cable. If you don't have one or haven't seen one, it's about $5 or something. $5 to $10 at any standard electronics store, the Source, any type of place like that. So we've talked a lot about Bose and what separates it, what the technology behind all of this great sound is, and this is why I've set up this demonstration here. It's a bit of a science project, if you will, and it's a really cool one because it gives you folks at home the ability to actually see the difference, to be able to visualize the difference between sound and Bose sound. So what I have here is I have speakers that are the exact size of the speakers located in the Wave Music System, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a demonstration from these speakers and place them behind the candles. Now you'll see the candles actually start to move to the music very slowly and deliberately. It's almost as if they're dancing to the beat of the song. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect them to the representation of our technology called dual tapered waveguide. So these two 26-inch tubes are representative of what's inside your system. They're two acoustic chambers that connect to the speakers. Now what you're going to notice is the difference in sound quality and then the difference in the movement of the candles is going to be substantially different when I attach the technology. So really listen carefully to the difference, and then you will see an amazing thing happen with the candles, okay? So let's cue up the track here. Okay? All right, so there we go. You can see the candles moving to the music. Now without making any adjustments, incredible difference. Watch what happens to the flame.
The Bose Wave music system will totally blow you away.
Pun intended.
Totally intended. Lady Di in Burnaby, BC said, outstanding performance. You know, we talked about her saying bravo to Bose. You're seeing the technology, the waves pumping out here on your screen. Lady Di said, OMG, be still my heart. Music is my life, and the music system is incredible. She said, the sounds are crystal clear. You can feel the music. What absolute joy it brings into my home. I think this is my most cherished purchase ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ever?
Ever. I mean, because music is her life. If you love music, if you want to hear it at its best, you get the best with Bose. And this is the biggest savings we have ever offered on a Bose unit. So today's showstopper pricing, $499.99. Free shipping and handling. If you do it the easy pay way, it's $41.66 a month. You can't take your family out to dinner for that, and if you're a family of four, it's even hard to pick up like a pizza and a salad or like a big pizza and pop for that kind of money.
Absolutely, yeah. So unprecedented value. I can't stress it enough. It's something that we've worked incredibly hard to extend today to give you another opportunity to get your hands on the latest version of the Wave music system, the iconic Wave music system, a system that you will be able to install in any room you choose to in your home because it's an incredibly compact footprint with an incredibly simple installation process. It's only one power cable. That's it. That's all it requires to set up in your home. So you can put this in your living room, in your kitchen, your dining room, and guess what? It's also a dual alarm clock system. So if you want to put it in your bedroom, you can set 2 separate times. The LCD display here is going to automatically dim itself with the lighting in your room, so it's an incredibly intuitive system.
Oh.
And of course, award-winning Bose sound and Bose technology that no other audio system in the world has the capability of replicating.
And nowhere else in the world can I find this kind of pricing
Indeed.
right now, really. So if you've always dreamed of experiencing that Bose music system for yourself, today is the day. Right now, 1,960 families are going to be dancing and singing and feeling the music and experiencing the textures and the nuances in a brand new way. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you, Anne-Marie. Of course. My pleasure.
Stay with us. More great shopping on the way.
Okay, so, you know, I've got a bag of ideas about what to talk about with Richard, because we've all known him for such a long time. But, you know, I've only got a certain amount of time, so I'm just going to pick one in particular. I remember when I was working nights, and Richard was coming on after me. All right, so there I am trying to be all serious during my shows, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see this figure, and then I realize it's Richard Nestor again. He's back. All of a sudden, he's twirling around just behind the cameras, or he's pretending he's an Egyptian dancer going across the camera, just trying to crack me up. And 9 times out of 10, he absolutely did that. I have to tell you, I'm going to miss Richard so very, very much, because every time you see him, as soon as he opens his mouth, you just laugh. I mean, that's just Richard Nestor. Richard, wishing you all the best in the future in all of your endeavors.
For over 20 years, Teresa has bringing us incredibly exquisite pieces of amber, and she is and was the first and only supplier of amber here at the Shopping Channel. Thank you for joining me this hour. I'm your host, Andrea Perry. And you know what? She decided for this today's showstopper to really give you something that represents the magic that she has when it comes to amber. These are incredibly rare, and the reason I tell you that is because to get such a large size amber is